So today we'll be first discussing the open loop volt Hertz control or V by F control. Uh, as already stated in the previous session, what we do in case of variable voltage, variable frequency control is that we keep the ratio V by F constant such that the flux of the induction machine remains constant, and we can vary the speed or control the speed without while keeping the flux constant. That means flux is not changing, and since flux is not changing, it will not affect its sluggish behavior will not affect the nature of speed response. Fine. So our aim is actually to make sure that the sluggish response of flux is not reflected in the response of speed. So the first type of variable voltage, variable frequency control method is the open loop control. So this is the circuit diagram of the open loop uh, variable frequency control. We have an inverter. So we have an inverter that's feeding a three-phase induction motor. This is an open loop control, so we are not actually feeding back the speed response. Uh, we have a reference value of speed. Fine. Using an integrator, we are obtaining theta E star. We know actually theta is integral of omega dt. And using a certain gain k, this gain will help us keep the flux constant. Fine. So we are actually deriving the voltage out, the reference voltage output by the speed. Speed is nothing 2 pi. Uh, we know this is nothing but 2 pi fe. Fine. Frequency. तो हम frequency का reference value दे रहे हैं तो frequency का तो reference value set हो गया using that gain k we will keep the ratio we will derive this voltage here if we say this is V star will be derived in such a fashion such that the ratio V by F remains constant. So ये जो gain K होगा आपका इसका काम यहाँ पे ये होगा कि आपका जो V by F ratio है that remains constant. Accordingly, now we have actually and there's another voltage that's the boost voltage that's getting added to this V star. ये जो boost voltage, what is this boost voltage? I will discuss that shortly. So we are having a reference value of Vs and we are having a reference value of theta I. So using these two reference values, we can simply calculate the three-phase voltage Va as Vs reference sine of omega t plus theta I or sine of theta I. Let me write this outside. Va is Vs star sine theta I star. Vb will be Vs star sine theta E star minus 120 degrees and similarly Vc will be Vs star sine theta E minus 240 degrees or plus 120 degrees. So what we are doing in an open loop volthertz control is that we are not sensing the speed of the induction motor. हम directly reference value of speed choose करते हैं. By choosing that reference value of speed, we are saying actually we are choosing the reference value of frequency. So we are choosing the reference value of frequency. We have a gain k. इस gain k का काम ये होगा यहाँ पे to make sure that the flux, to make sure that the ratio V by F remains constant. Fine. So if there is any change in frequency, the gain K will make sure that accordingly voltage इतना ज़्यादा हो या voltage also change simultaneously such that the ratio V by F remains constant such that flux actually in the system remains constant. So the gain K here will keep the ratio V by F constant. So if there is any change in the frequency, accordingly voltage will also be changed. If we are increasing frequency, voltage will increase. If we are decreasing frequency, the voltage will decrease such that this ratio V by F remains constant. So इस gain K का काम यहाँ पे ये होगा कि आपका जो ratio है that remains constant. So accordingly we are obtaining the reference values of Vs and reference values of theta I, and from those two reference values we can calculate the three-phase voltage Va, Vb and Vc. Va is Vs sine theta I, Vb is Vs sine theta I minus 120. So we have obtained the three-phase voltage. We can feed these reference values to the three-phase inverter. Uh, to the three-phase inverter and accordingly speed will be controlled as per whatever the uh, reference value we are choosing. Since this is an open loop control, so जो आपका speed output है, that will not be affecting the reference value in any case. Fine. Now, what is the role of this V boost here? Uh, so why do we need V boost? The thing is that once we lower the voltage to a, say for example we are decreasing the frequency, accordingly आपकी जो voltage है वो भी decrease होगी, ताकि जो आपका ratio है V by F that remains constant. So since voltage is decreasing, voltage decrease has its disadvantage. Fine. Voltage once voltage decreases a below a minimum rated value, uh, the current will drastically increase in the system. That will have its own effects. आपके जो starter copper losses है वो increase हो जाएंगे. Even if the current exceeds its rated value, that may even uh, cause the system failure. आपका जो machine है वो जल जाएगा. तो वोल्टेज आप किसी मिनिमम वैल्यू तक डिक्रीज कर सकते हो, ठीक है, आप उसको कॉन्स्टेंटली डिक्रीज नहीं कर सकते. सो सिंस वी हैर यहाँ पे जो हमारा एम है, दैट इज टू ऑब्टेन अ कंटिन्यूअस वेरिएशन इन स्पीड. So to make sure that we are obtaining that continuous variation in speed, what we do is we provide a boost voltage such that voltage, at lower values of frequency, that actually implies lower values of voltage also, since the ratio V by F will remain constant. At lower values of frequency, simultaneously, that means at lower values of voltage, uh, the current will increase drastically. आपका जो स्टार्टर कॉपर लॉसेस है वो सिस्टम में ज़्यादा होंगे, आपकी जो सिस्टम होगी वो ज़्यादा हीट अप हो जाएगा. इट में देयर इज अ चांस ऑफ द सिस्टम माइट बर्न, आपकी जो मशीन है वो बर्न आउट हो जाएगी. इवन इफ इवन आपका जो वाइंडिंग्स है वो जल जाएंगी, आपका जो speed that might fall to zero suddenly. So to counter that effect of lower values of voltage, we provide a boost signal, we provide a boost value of voltage. Uh, we provide a boost value of voltage such that even at lower voltage ratings, there is some amount of voltage feeding the system to maintain the current, to maintain the flux in the system. So boost voltage will act at lower voltage values to maintain the flux and current response in the system. ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि लोअर वैल्यूज पे, वोल्टेज के लोअर वैल्यूज पे वो सारी की सारी वोल्टेज स्टैटर कॉपर लॉसेस, वो स्टैटर रेजिस्टेंस सारी की सारी वोल्टेज एब्जॉर्ब करेगा. आपका जो स्टैटर वोल्टेज है दैट विल नॉट बी एबल टू generate the magnetic field or the magnetic flux. Fine. So to generate the magnetic flux, you will have to um, give some additional amount of boost voltage. ठीक है. So जब आपका voltage value कम होगा उस टाइम पे boost voltage act करेगा to actually generate flux and to actually maintain the current rating below the uh, higher rating values. ठीक है, ताकि आपका सिस्टम ना जल सके. Fine. So this is a simple control strategy. आपको यहाँ पे V by F ratio constant रखना है and it's in an open loop. Simply you are giving a reference speed value that's actually equivalent to reference frequency value. Using that gain K, you keep the ratio V by F constant. At lower voltage values, the V boost will actually add up to the voltage, ताकि जो आपकी सिस्टम में फ्लक्स है और करंट है वो मेंटेन रहे. ठीक है. Accordingly, you are generating the three-phase voltage feeding the inverter. Fine. So this is a uh, circuit diagram just depicting how your V by F ratio will be kept constant in an open loop strategy. So looking at the torque speed profile, our torque speed profile looks something like this for an induction motor. This will start from actually here. So at one frequency, you can say F1, our torque speed profile will look something like this. At another frequency, our torque speed profile may get shifted and it will start from here. Fine. So at different frequency levels, our torque speed frequency will look something like this, where F1 is greater than F2 is greater than F3. तो आप देख सकते हो इसमें जैसे जैसे आपकी फ्रीक्वेंसी बढ़ रही है, आपका जो स्पीड है वो भी बढ़ रहा है. ठीक है. So at different values of frequency, you might get the torque speed profile uh, uh, like this. F1 is greater than F2 is greater than F3 is greater than F4. Fine. Your torque speed profile just its peak gets shifted, its pull out torque gets shifted uh, depending upon higher speed ratings. अब आपका जो pull out torque है, pull out torque actually corresponds to this torque. Fine, as you have understood from the torque speed characteristics of an induction motor. So आप देख सकते हो कि आपका जो pull out torque है that will be achieved at higher speed ratings. ठीक है, तो आपका जो मोटर है that will be working for higher speed values. So by increasing the frequency, you can actually increase the speed of your induction motor. And since जो हमारा control strategy है यहाँ पे, it's frequency dependent. आपका जो voltage है that is derived from the frequency only using that gain K in this system. Now moving on to the closed loop volthertz control or V by F control strategy. So in case of an open loop volthertz control, we are not taking into effect the measured output speed, while as in case of the closed loop volthertz control, we will be keeping in mind the speed output measured speed response as well. So आपका जो circuit diagram होगा वो कुछ ऐसा होगा. You have a reference value of speed, compare it with measured value of speed using a PI controller. Uh, So this is the closed loop volt hertz control strategy. अब यहाँ पे खाली ये डिफरेंस है कि instead of using an open speed response, you are having a closed speed response. What we are doing is here is that we are comparing the reference value of speed and comparing the measured value of speed, and through a PI controller we are obtaining uh, the slip speed of induction motor. So this uh, strategy is also known as slip regulation control. Using the PI controller you are obtaining omega SL, जो आपका sensor है, that's giving the rotor speed, the measured value of the rotor speed. Omega R plus omega SL is equal to omega E, where omega E is the synchronous speed of the induction motor. Since we are feeding uh, the synchronous fine, so this is omega SE. So the PI controller is giving us the slip speed of the induction motor, while as we are through the sensor we are measuring the rotor speed. So omega R plus omega SL, that is the synchronous speed of induction motor. So once we obtain the synchronous speed of induction motor, that's actually equivalent to 2 pi Fe, that is the synchronous frequency of induction motor. From that we can derive Vs through the use of gain K again, जैसे मैंने open loop control में आपको बताया. So using frequency we are deriving Vs as well as theta E. So यहाँ पे गेन के का वही काम है जो प्रीवियस केस में था, टू कीप द रेशियो V by F constant. Accordingly, derive the value of voltage V from the frequency in such a fashion that V by F ratio remains constant. And by integrating omega E, we'll be getting theta E. Then we can feed the inverter as in the previous case. We'll get VA, VB, and VC. Uh, Feeding the induction motor. So this here now is a closed loop strategy. ठीक है, आपका पहले ओपन लूप स्ट्रैटेजी था जहाँ पे आप स्पीड को सेंस नहीं कर रहे थे. अब आपका यहाँ पे क्लोज लूप स्ट्रैटेजी है वेयर इन यू आर sensing the speed of induction motor as well. You are keeping in mind the measured value of speed. So in both these two response so far that we have studied today, that is the open loop voltage control and the closed loop voltage control, we have what we have seen is that we are actually controlling the frequency से हम voltage भी derive कर रहे हैं and frequency से ही हम theta e भी derive कर रहे हैं, and using Vs and theta e values we can obtain Va, Vb and Vc. fine. एक में अब हम open loop में कर रहे हैं जहाँ पे हम speed को sense नहीं कर रहे हैं. In the second case we are using a closed loop strategy wherein we are sensing the speed of the induction motor as well. So in both cases, we are actually only focused on speed control of the induction motor. So in neither of these two cases were we bothered with the flux control of induction motor. In both the two cases, the ratio V by F was constant. That means our flux will remain constant in both these two cases. we are having a reference value of frequency from which we are deriving a reference voltage value and reference theta E, reference position of phase values from which we can obtain VA, VB, and VC, while keeping sure that V by F, that's actually the flux in the system, remains constant. Fine. So flux is constant in both the cases. We are only bothered with in both these two cases uh, open loop voltage control or the closed loop open loop voltage control or the closed loop voltage control that we have studied. Uh, Actually, we are only concerned with the speed regulation. So flux control is not possible in either of the two cases. So there are two more closed uh, scalar control strategies that we'll be understanding. That will also involve actually flux control in the system. Besides controlling the speed of the system, we'll also be focusing on the flux control of the system. So those two strategies we'll discuss in the next session, inshallah. So this is about open loop voltage control and closed loop voltage control. Simply, आप frequency के you have a reference frequency value. From the reference frequency value, derive the reference voltage in such a fashion that the ratio V by F remains constant. So once you have V and theta E values, you can actually obtain VA, VB, and VC. They are the three-phase voltage that you can use to feed the induction motor. यहाँ पे अब एक चीज नोट करनी है आपको, यहाँ पे जो बूस्ट वोल्टेज है open loop voltage control that will be required at lower values of voltage, क्योंकि at lower values of voltage what will happen is that the starter resistance will be absorbing major amount of the voltage, and very less voltage will be available for generation of flux. So flux will reduce drastically at lower voltage values, as well as the current may increase beyond the rated values. To keep both those two quantities in check, what we do is we provide a boost value of voltage such that our flux remains maintained in the system as well as our current remains beyond the rated value. So that's all about the open loop V by F control and the closed loop V by F control. Uh, in both these two cases, we are only dealing with the speed control. We are not concerned with the flux control of the induction motor. Fine. And what we were here doing is that we were only varying the magnitude of the voltage and the frequency. Fine. So how we can obtain flux control using how to modify the V by F control strategy to obtain flux control as well. That we'll be discussing in the next session. Inshallah. There are any questions, post them.